Afghanistan political analyst Fahim Sadat joins us now from Kabul. Fahim, we have just been watching the Taliban tear through Afghanistan. What leverage does anyone have left in stopping this momentum?
Well, the situation overall in Afghanistan is precarious and it is uncertain. On the one hand, you have the Taliban with their strategic momentum and are hugely capitalizing over the security vacuum that has been created at the last stages of the US withdrawal. And at the other side, you have now the government who is consolidating himself and trying to put up a strong resistance against the surge that the Taliban are making. The overall situation is precarious, and also the humanitarian crisis is growing as we have almost 18 million people in dire situation, which needs humanitarian help. And as the government spokesperson said, recently 13 million people have been harmed. Particularly, the situation is very tense in Kandahar, where you have 22,000 people replaced in the past 1 month. So people are expecting a further surge in the violence because presumably the Taliban would strike large urban centers and are really really looking into the government defenses and the capacity of the government if it will be able to protect the population now.
So the Taliban would love to see President Ghani out. They've indicated, though, that if elections are held, that choosing this new government could be a political solution. But that's been the big problem here. Finding something that's acceptable to everyone has been impossible.
Well, this is a demand which is made from the Taliban, and I don't think it is very realistic at the moment, because President Ghani has clearly mentioned that he will only leave the power once there is a mechanism of power transfer through election. So he is not willing to step down at the moment, and I believe the Taliban will have no option but to negotiate with the same government that they don't want to negotiate with, and because whatsoever it is, this government still represents the people, and it is somehow an elected government. So this situation will only stall the peace process further, and there will be a deadlock.
Right, and that's where we've been for such a long time. Can it be said that the Taliban are really pulling the strings here? They don't control Kabul, they don't control the federal government, but they're the ones shaping the future of Afghanistan currently.
That is far away to say at the moment. I believe the Taliban's battlefield gains were largely because of the government's strategic retreat, and their battlefield gains is also largely because there was a security vacuum where the government was not immediately prepared for defenses. But at the same time, we have to see that the real test of both sides' military strengths is yet to be seen, because now the Taliban are preparing to strike large urban centers, and the government has already consolidated and is preparing. So the current situation where they both have their engagement in the second phase of the battlefields will really show who has an upper hand. We had also General McKenzie, the head of the CENTCOM, announcing that there will be a support to the Afghan government. That will be definitely an edge to the Afghan government further on the Taliban.
Yeah, it is an ominous thing to wait for. Thanks, Fahim.